If Pop Smoke's unique name was not enough to catch your attention, you may have been aware of the fact that his music was quickly getting him noticed in the rap scene. 2020 was a year full of disasters, and Pop Smoke's story is one of them. What was the reason for the 20-year-old rapper's death? And has he left us something special with his debut album? We'll get to that. So, let's see the untold story of Pop Smoke. The rapid rise of Pop Smoke. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Pop Smoke got his start in music almost by accident. During studio sessions with various associates in 2018, Smoke secretly began to record his own vocals. Couched firmly in Brooklyn's rising drill scene, Smoke combined his booming, smoky vocals with the sonics of Chicago and London drill, producing an explosive collection of street-driven anthems. After remixing Chef G's iconic Panic Part 3 for his debut single, NPR, Smoke released the follow-up single, Welcome to the Party. The song was later remixed 2 times, one featuring Nicki Minaj and the other one featuring Skepta. The single song managed to hit the airwaves and reached number 5 on the US Bubbling Under chart. Consequently, it debuted at number 48 on the US R&B/hip-hop chart. Smoke became an eminent figure and signed a high-value record deal with Victor Worldwide and Republic Records. Through the record label, he released a mixtape, Meet the Woo, in 2019. A single on the mixtape, Dior, made a debut at number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2020, Smoke released Meet the Woo 2, which debuted at number 7 on the Billboard chart, number 9 in Canada, and number 22 in the UK. Meet the Woo 2 wasn't just a commercial gain, it was proof that his fellow musicians in the field noticed his meteoric rise and wanted to take part in it as well. The 13-song track list featured guest spots by names like Quavo, A Boogie with Da Hoodie, and Lil TJ, all of whom quickly became stars themselves in the past several years. Undeniably, Smoke was one of the hottest and youngest rappers in Brooklyn. He managed to make Brooklyn shine by luring fans with his electric voice. However, during his musical career, he was arrested for allegedly stealing a Rolls-Royce, which he had rented for his music video. According to a law enforcement officer, the rising star, arrested before a concert in New York City, has arranged for the car to ferry to NYC. He even posted a picture of himself with the stolen car on social media. Smoke was charged with illegal interstate transportation of a car worth $375,000, which he pleaded not guilty to. Later, the car was found parked outside the home of Smoke's mother in Brooklyn. The license plate had been tampered with and changed, and the windows tinted. During the court hearing, there were speculations from a federal prosecutor that Smoke was a member of the Crips, a street gang in Brooklyn. Later, he was released with a $250,000 bond. Plus that, he was banned from traveling out of the United States without clearance from the government. He was also prohibited from contacting any gang members or the rightful owner of the Rolls-Royce. Tragic death. Early in the morning of February 19, 2020, an up-and-coming Brooklyn rapper was shot and killed at the home he was renting in the Hollywood Hills. On that day, at around 4:30 a.m., the New York Times reported that 4 suspects in hoodies, including one wearing a mask and carrying a weapon, entered a Hollywood Hills house where Pop Smoke was staying and fatally shot the rapper. He was transported to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in LA, where he died a few hours later. Responding to a call from the East Coast saying that several people had entered their friend's home, the LAPD arrived to find Pop Smoke with gunshot wounds. There were other people in the home, but Pop Smoke was alone when the gunman found him, and he was the only person shot at. The police detained several people at the house, but were all let go. According to the authorities, at least 4 suspects fled the scene. There have been no arrests. Many witnesses are either uncooperative or unreliable. According to TMZ, there are no neutral witnesses who may have seen the suspects enter or leave the home. As it's known, the house alarm was not turned on, which made it easier for the home invaders to get inside. The determination of the cause of death was made after the coroner's office concluded their autopsy on his body, officials said. The coroner's office also formally declared Smoke's death a homicide, and his body was released to his next of kin. Earlier in the week, police ruled out Smoke's death as being solely motivated by robbery. However, detectives did not rule out that robbery might have played a factor, but they were looking at other possible motives as well, said Captain Jonathan Tippett, head of the Robbery Homicide Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. Fans and internet investigators initially believed Pop Smoke's death was the result of a robbery gone wrong. Earlier, Pop Smoke had posted photos on social media showing large amounts of money, designer goods, and a luxury car. His friend, Mike D, also posted images, including one in which the home's address can be partially seen in the background. The rapper also posted a story on Instagram and Facebook of designer bags, and the house's full address could be read on the packaging. Authorities are aware that the address was shared online, but are not drawing any conclusions about the motive. Fans were quick to accuse Mike D, who posted the photo with the address in the background, of setting Pop Smoke up. After deleting everything off of his Instagram page, D mourned his friend and cleared his name. "Can't nothing express the pain I'm feeling. I just lost my fucking brother, my heart, my dogs. You guys have no type or sense of sympathy. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all come on here playing investigator and bashing me up on the internet. I would never in my life set my brother up. We ate together, broke bread together. This really my mother child. I don't gotta explain nothing to nobody that don't know me, but for the ones who know me, when you saw me, you saw Pop. We lived in such a fucked up society, y'all gotta wake up. Just know I got you forever, brother. The truth will come to light. Until then, sleep in peace," he wrote. Pop Smoke's family issued their first statement about his death on February 28th. "The family of Bashar Pop Smoke Jackson would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone for your support. Every prayer, call, and act of kindness is deeply appreciated as we mourn the loss of our son, brother, and friend. He was educated and nurtured in Brooklyn, and his rise to fame all developed from the place he proudly represented. Within the last year, his extraordinary giftedness was revealed to the world. Introducing Pop Smoke." In one of the episodes of Taraji P. Henson's Facebook series, Peace of Mind, the actress spoke to Pop Smoke's brother, Obasi Jackson, about dealing with his death. Jackson has said that his brother actually received death threats before his death. All of that stuff he went through, it was just, people would put him down and count him out. There was a lot of threats on his life because of that, and people were trying to figure out where the threats were coming from. I don't think that anybody would do that, and it's just a lot that goes into it, he explained. In the episode, which focused on sudden death, Jackson also said that there was a lack of security around Smoke even as his celebrity status continued to increase. He said, "It's mind-boggling to me that someone would just let a superstar go with no security. That still plays on my mind. That just don't make no sense." Elsewhere in the episode, Jackson also spoke about when he first heard of the news of Pop's death. Initially, he didn't believe the news due to the shock. "Me losing my own brother? I'm going through so many things. I won't be able to hug my brother again, tell him I love him again. I won't be able to see him. I won't be able to show him my accomplishments," he said. All the signs suggested that Pop Smoke's trajectory was continuing to head straight up, and that he was likely going to join a crowd of exciting talents in hip-hop who seemed to come from out of nowhere to conquer the Billboard charts with new albums and hit singles that took over streaming services. He had the work ethic, the talent, and clearly, those with the success and the ear for great music understood what could have been next for him. His death is truly awful. But perhaps even worse is wondering what could have been in just a few years, or maybe even a handful of months. The world had only just started to get to know Pop Smoke, but his music lives on after him. Do you like Pop Smoke's music? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from us. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.